Hey, what's up, Unscripted fam? Welcome to another week of Off Script. I'm your host, Lafayette Lane, here to talk to you this week how to press through the pressure. Before I get into the topic, several things that I want to give some announcements on. First, we want to say thank you to all of our subscribers from John and myself, those of you who are part of our YouTube community, who are part of our Facebook, Instagram, social media community, those of you who have either subscribed or followed us on social media. To those who have done so, we want to say thank you. Second off, we want to shout out this week's review from Rose C. the Haitian on Apple Podcasts. She leaves a review saying, "This podcast is short, sweet, and it's packed with gems. I definitely love listening to it because you learn something new every day. Great podcast." Rose, thank you. And if you want to be like Rose and leave us a review, please do so on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a rating. It helps for our podcast to help our mission get exposed to a broader audience and continues to help us to develop leaders in the areas of business, family, and community. And if you leave us a review, we'll shout you out in next week's episode. Also, last but not least, you can support our mission to continue to help develop and empower other leaders by doing so on patreon.com/unscripted leadership. For as little as $5 a month, you continue to help our podcast, John and I, to continue to help to lead, empower, and develop leaders around the world to be better leaders in the areas of business, family, and community. Now let's get into the topic. Pressure, the use of persuasion or influence to make someone or something do something or to fit into a certain mold. We all have faced or are facing pressure. See, whether you're in pressure right now, whether you faced pressure in the past, or whether you will face pressure in the future, the reality is we all will face pressure. As leaders, it's important that we learn how to navigate, how to press through the pressure. See, in that word pressure is the word press, which means to move forward, to be vigor, to have a determination that no matter what, no matter who comes my way, no matter what tries to get in my way, no matter what tries to stop my purpose, to stop my progress, I'm going to press through the pressure. This week, as you're listening to this, as you're in your car, as you're walking, you may have your AirPods in your ears, you may be on your lunch break, you may be on your way to the grocery store. If you don't hear anything else that I say in these few short minutes, I want you to walk away understanding that yes, I may be facing pressure. Yes, I may be under pressure. Yes, I may have faced pressure, or yes, I may face pressure in the future. But in my pressure, I'm going to press through it. So you may ask, well, how can I press through the pressure? Number one, if you're going to press through the pressure, you have to maintain a understanding and a realization of who you are. If you're going to press through the pressure, you have to maintain and understand who you are. In other words, you have to have a sense of security in your own identity. Say it again. You have to have a sense of security in your own identity. When you understand who you are, you will not allow pressure to cultivate and to form or to conform or to mold you into being something or someone who you are not. When you know who you are, no matter if it's political pressure, if it's social pressure, if it's family pressure, if it's financial pressure, if it's career pressure, you will not allow the outside pressure to affect the inside of who you are, because your identity is never identified by external things or external credentials or external validation. It is always determined by who you are from the inside out. So no matter what pressure you are facing to be something that you are not, or live up to a certain image, when you know who you are, you will be able to press through the pressure. Press through the pressure. I feel a sense of pressing. I feel a sense of motivation. I feel a sense of inspiration that somebody's going to press through the pressure because you're going to remind yourself who you are. Who are you? You are smart. You are intelligent. You are an entrepreneur. You are more than. You are a victor, not a victim. You are above and not beneath. You are the lender and not the borrower. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You are who God has made you to be. And because you know who you are, you can press through the pressure. I dare you to tell yourself throughout the day when you feel in that low place, when you feel like you don't have the strength to make it through, when you feel like you can't make it through another day, when you feel like that you can no longer lead and be the leader that God has called you to be, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I know who I am. And because I know who I am who I am not. When you realize who you are, you realize what you are not. And sometimes you have to realize what you are not to realize who you are. So if you're going to make it through the pressure, if you're going to press through the pressure, you have to realize, number one, who you are. Number two, if you're going to press through the pressure, you have to realize why you are who you are. In other words, understand your purpose. Many times people will live their lives trying to figure out, why am I here? Why am I on this earth? Why is my existence just to live and to go to my 9 to 5? Is it just to go through the routines and the mundane and to live life on autopilot? Get up, brush your teeth, go through your morning routine, go to work, get the kids ready, run the business, and then go to sleep and then wash and repeat? I want to tell you, no, your life has more meaning to it than that. That you were put on this earth, you were given purpose by God to be able to press through the pressure. When you understand why you're here, why you have the ability that God has given you, why you can't sleep at night because you have so many visions and dreams, and there's an ever-burning fire that even when you're not trying to think about it, it's pressing you. It's in the forefront of your mind. It's that thing, it's that itch you can't get rid of until you scratch that itch of why you're here. You'll be able to press through the pressure. When you understand who you are, when you understand why you're here, you will be able to press through the pressure. Because when you understand who you are, why you're here, you'll understand that pressure is not meant to break you. The pressure is not here to kill you. The pressure is here to build you and to make you. I'll say it again. When you understand who you are, why you're here, you will understand that the pressure is not here to break you. The pressure is not here to kill you. The pressure is here to make you. When there is pressure put on a diamond in its infancy stage, when there is pressure put on a piece of gold, that is when you get the product that you see in the jewelry store that looks nice and shiny, that looks like it could be a wedding ring, that could be an engagement ring, that looks like a beautiful piece that is wanted, that is attractive, that is valued. But in order to get that shiny diamond that is valued at such a high price, in order to get that gold that is so desired for, it has to go through a process called pressure. And in the pressure, what happens is the gold, the dirt is extracted. The metals that are corrosive are extracted. The things that don't bring value to the gold and to the diamond are extracted. But in order to get that piece of gold, in order to get that diamond, it has to go through a process called pressure. And that's all life is doing to you right now. The reason why you feel the squeeze, the reason why you feel like the walls are caving in is because there's being pressure applied because something beautiful is getting ready to come forth. When a woman is getting ready to bring birth, she experiences so much pressure in the delivery. She calls it the labor pains. That's because there is something getting ready to be birthed. But in order for it to be birthed, there must be pressure applied. And all you've got to do is push and press through the pressure. Because if you can press through the pressure on the other side, there's something great coming out of you. Oh my God. I don't know if you heard me. Something great is coming out of you. Your highest expectation, the highest thing that you ever think that could come out of your life, God has so much greater than that. But all you've got to do is press through the pressure. Keep leading. Keep leading your family. Keep leading your children. Keep leading at work. Keep leading your department. Keep leading in your community. Keep leading in your world, because the world needs you. The world needs what's coming out of you if you just learn how to press through the pressure. Pressure is not here to break you. Pressure is not here to kill you. Pressure is not here to make you fold. It's here to make you better. It's here to make you stronger. It's here to make you wise. It's here to make you come out stronger than you ever been before. But you got to learn how to press through the pressure. Listen, family, I'm not out of message, but I am out of time. As you go throughout your week this week, I want you to press through the pressure. 2 things. Remember who you are. Remember why you're here. You'll be able to press through the pressure. As always, I pray that you be the leader that God has called you to be. Until next time, family, God bless.